everybody. Welcome. Thank you very much for joining me. I want to thank you guys again too for all of your love and support during this time, for not just me but for my family as well. Thank you guys very much. Let's go ahead. Let's get started with this tarot read. We'll start with the numbers. We'll see what comes forward, and then we'll bring some letters forward too. Let's see. So we got 28. We have 1. We'll grab a few more here. Ooh, that guy wanted to pop out in the worst way. 25. So the month of January. 9. And 2. We're going to grab some letters because I'm being told to take the letters now. We'll see what comes forward for that. So these might be an important date in your life. They could be somebody's age. This might be part of a phone number, an address, a license plate. You're going to know because it's just going to make sense to you. This is sort of like that extra confirmation that your spirit guides have come forward to connect with my cards today to help to bring you a message that you need to hear up. That's odd, hey? Let's see what else we got. Y, Z, and we'll do S as well. So UP, UPS, Y, and Z. I don't know, guys. You're going to know if it's for you. It's going to make sense. And we're going to get forward. We're going to get going here with these, with the oracle cards. Let's see what we got. Outer core. And the biome. What is this all about? I'm getting a funky vibe from these cards. West, completion, sun, completion. I feel like there are blessings coming in somebody's life. I feel like something is coming. There's some sort of a blessing that's going to be coming. But it's not like luck. It's not out of the blue. This is like something that somebody has worked for, been waiting for quite a while. It required a chapter of something in someone's life coming to an end for this to come in. This is like the new beginnings, this time of abundance starting. But like I said, it's based on something that somebody did, that this is coming forward. Somebody had to endure some shit and work really hard to be able to turn something around in their life. I do feel like something happened that sort of triggered it. And that is what this volcanoes card represents. So this could be a relationship coming to an end and having to start all over again, rebuilding somebody's life. This could be a job loss. So this is like something really big that happened in somebody's life that completely turned everything on its head. And somebody had to start fresh and somebody had to start over and they had to start rebuilding. Joy music. But I do feel like things are changing. And like I said, it's based on somebody enduring. It's based on somebody working hard to bring about a change. I do feel like within this process, someone found their voice and moved in a way that was true to them and sort of like not settling for less than they deserved and not being afraid to ask for what they want in life and be assertive. I also feel like somebody's starting to find joy again in life too. Oh, it was definitely not easy though. Definitely not easy. Somebody felt an extreme loss from this volcano. It's like out in the cold is what I get from that snow. Having to dig deep into themselves. I do feel like possibly even doing some of their own shadow work to be able to heal their heart and move forward. But I do feel like this Earth card is extremely contemporary. Like this is where somebody's at. This is what somebody's doing. It's like they're coming home to themselves. They're finding healing. They're finding being comfortable in their own skin, finding joy again in life after having to endure some really shitty stuff and rebuild. It's like this rough time in life is coming to completion. Is coming to completion, and it's like this new chapter of abundance and blessings are starting. And it's not just like outer blessings that somebody's earned. This is from within too, because somebody wasn't afraid to be able to do that shadow work and look inside and find healing and face some personal truths and maybe learn some hard lessons as well. Somebody's been evolving during this time. They've been like taking the opportunity, and turning this shitty thing into something that they can grow from and something that they can benefit from. Exactly. It's a new beginning. New beginning. I do feel like especially with this fire card, like powerful, like somebody's feeling powerful, like whatever it was that you had to endure and you had to rebuild from, it actually gave you a level of confidence, realizing that whatever this was, as shitty as it was, it didn't break you. This is like, nothing can break me. I can survive anything. I can come back from anything. I am powerful within myself. This is part of you discovering this for yourself. And that's why we had that voice card. And it's like learning to speak your word and learning to be honest with yourself, to be true to yourself, and to be assertive in life. And it's like not allowing yourself to feel like a victim and being like, I do have some control over what direction my life goes in. So I'm not going to sit and be sad, and I'm not going to sit and dwell. I am going to choose to endure. I'm going to choose to work hard. I'm going to choose to rebuild and take this opportunity to evolve within myself and find a new perspective on life. And I do feel like this is part of your coming home, your blessings, and your finding your voice is a new perspective. It's like realizing what's really important to you in life. Speed movement, but things are changing. Things are changing with that speed card. I definitely see it there. What is changing? So tarot, can you give me more clarification on the situation? Who this read is for? What have they been through? What's going on right now, and where are they going? King of Pentacles. This King of Pentacles is speaking to somebody. I don't know if this is, I don't feel like it's speaking to you. I feel like this is an energy separate from you. And I do feel like this is part of what you moved away from. So this might be a romantic relationship. I do feel like this person probably took the majority of the assets and the money. And this is part of what you had to rebuild from. You had to rebuild financially, because I feel like you're sort of like looking out and like a where do I go now, and like a path forward when that came to an end. Ace of Wands, it was like a new beginning. And even in this Ace of Wands, I feel like you caught the short end of the stick financially when this separated. And it was sort of like not having a whole lot to rebuild with. And that's why we had a lot of these cards about having to endure, having to be strong, and have to put in that work. But definitely, like I said, blessings are coming. This chapter is coming to an end. You had to dig deep and find healing within yourself. And starting fresh. And not just that, but accepting the way that this ended. And it might have felt like it was really unfair. And it might have stuck with you for a while. And I mean, let's face it, it probably made it take longer for it to heal. Recognizing that you got less than what somebody else got. I don't know, for me, that would make me mad. I would have to tell you that. I'd be honest with you guys. It's like I could see that it would be hard to move away from that. And having to rebuild. The Magician card. I just feel like you're like this master of your own destiny too. Like no matter what comes, you can handle it. You can endure. You can turn your own wheel of fortune. And that's what you have been doing, putting in the work to try and rebuild, to try and find stability. I do feel like part of this might have even been physically moving homes as well. Perhaps even moving to a different city or a different state or province or location. But I feel like now you're coming into this Empress energy. Because like I said, I was feeling that in this Oracle cards. Like recognizing having to go through all this crappy stuff. It's like, none of this is going to break me. It's like nothing in life can break me because I'm stronger than that. And I do feel like this is something that you were able to recognize. Somebody's petty bullshit, somebody's manipulation, somebody's heartbreak that they brought to you, or lies and deceit. It's like none of it is going to break you because you're better than that and you're stronger than that. And they're the ones who have to sit in the world that they've created for themselves. And I do feel like this is definitely part of this read here, especially in this line of cards. This is like this person might have wound up with some money. But I feel like there's more to the story than that on their side. And I do feel like it's not particularly pleasant. I do feel like there's something that they created. There's a little world that they created for themselves. And maybe from the outside it looks like it's good, but there's something going on behind closed doors that possibly you don't know about. And it might be a relationship that they're in. It might be within their workplace. Something that's going on in their personal life that is not particularly happy, but it's something that they orchestrated and set in place. So it's kind of like you made your bed, you have to lay in it. I do feel like this person is having to deal with that. They're having to deal with the world that they created for themselves. And though they might have gotten some money, like I said, there's something else happening there. Interesting. I'm going to tell you this. You might actually hear from this person. You might actually hear from this person. See, that would make a lot of sense, especially with that line of cards. I mean, knowing that they kind of built some sort of shitty little thing for themselves. I don't know if they're going to come back to you as like a friend or like looking for a shoulder to cry on. I don't know that it's going to be to rekindle. But I feel like this coming back, especially with the Page of Cups, but what they're offering isn't true. I feel your energy more in this Nine of Wands and like this blocking. And this kind of like, honestly, it's like, go fuck yourself. After everything that happened, you think you can come back and cry on my shoulder? Like, you made your bed, lie in it. This is, I feel like your energy in this High Priest, and you're like, learn your fucking lesson, buddy. I learned my lesson. Go learn your fucking lessons. That's not on me. I also have this karma card too, and that is, so there's confirmation for me that this person has created something very unpleasant for themselves. Like I said, it's them. They did it. It was their choices that brought that forward. For you, you're more like this Nine of Pentacles. You're finding happiness. You're finding fulfillment. You're finding empowerment in knowing that nothing and no one can break you in life. That you're stronger than that. Indecision. Yeah. I do feel like this is them coming back too. And not having enough to offer. I don't know if they piss their money away too. And like they're coming looking for a fucking handout, looking for you to feel sorry for them and give them some money. They're looking for something. They're sniffing around for something. Sympathy is going to have to do with it big time. Money might have something to do with it. You already know this person's full of shit because you've experienced it in the past. You've experienced how little respect they have for you and your emotions. So I don't feel like this is going to be a big old Two of Swords and, oh, what do I do? What do I do? Do I let them back in my life? I feel like you're just like, no fucking way. I've moved beyond you. I've evolved beyond you. There's no pulling the wool over my eyes. I'm not revisiting this time in my life. I'm not going to take it back up again. What's done is done. I tried to pick up my deck and a whole bunch just sort of stayed put on the table. So these cards need to be yours. Five of Swords. So you can see through their shit. That's exactly what it is. They come forward like they're looking for a Two of Cups. They communicate with you like they're looking to be friends. They're looking to rekindle. They're looking to whatever. You're like, bullshit. You can just call it as bullshit. You can smell it coming. You see who they are now. You see what they're all about. And this is not something that you're going to put up with. So you're like this Queen of Pentacles. You're like this Queen of Pentacles now. You're like, you've learned your lessons. You're not going to let somebody disloyal back into your life. You're not going to let somebody take advantage of you. You've worked hard to rebuild your pentacle, to rebuild your wealth, to rebuild your life. And you're not going to let this asshole back in. Same with the Tower card. It's like, what's done is done. What's done is done. I also feel this like, go find somebody else. That you might tell them, or maybe this is already past and you did tell them this. I feel like this is like, go find one of your hussies, or go find a friend somewhere else. Like, I want no part of you. I've started a new beginning. I don't need your shit. Go take it somewhere else. Go cry on somebody else's shoulder. Three of Swords. I feel like you're separating yourself from this. I feel like it was hard, especially because the way it ended and it was unfair. I feel like it was extra hard for you to be able to finally let it go and to start moving forward. But I see like there is no reconciliation here. When this person comes back, you know they're coming back with dishonest intentions. And this is not something that you're going to be a part of. This is not something that you're going to get like the wool pulled over your eyes and get pulled back into. It's like you're smarter than that now. This is part of you finding your voice too, right? We had that voice card and you being able to speak your word, being assertive, calling bullshit on this person when they come back. It's like you breadcrumbed me, you left me out in the cold. Fuck you. Go find someone else to feel sorry for you. I'm not going to be in this Eight of Swords anymore. I'm not going to have this feeling of confusion. I'm not going back to all these heartache feelings. I've dealt with that. I've healed from it. I'm moving on and moving forward, coming into my Empress energy. I don't need your shit coming back into my life. It's like you've just evolved past that. You don't need that little, what does my husband call it? Little dick energy. You don't need that in your life. You don't. You're stronger than that. You've moved beyond that. You're not going to accept that lower energy and that lower vibrational energy in your life. You're going to do what's right to you. You're going to send this asshole packing. I can see it coming. Make sure you tell him what you think. Take the opportunity to let him have it. Tell him exactly what you think. You made your bed. Now you can lay in it. This has nothing to do with me. Go deal with your shit and rebuild your life. I had to do it. You know? Tell them everything you got to tell them. Just unload. Don't be afraid to unload. Because you are moving on. Yeah, they see you as this light. They see you as an opportunity. And you know that. I'm not telling you something you don't already know. You know that this is how this person's going to view you when they come back. You're attractive. You're rebuilding. You represent stability. And they've pissed away whatever they have, and they've created a situation where now they're in this Five of Pentacles. They're out in the cold, and they're looking for some opportunity, and they're coming back your way. I even in this Queen of Wands, I just feel like she's saying, kick rocks, motherfucker. Like, you don't want them around. You don't need this. You don't need this person around, and you know that, and you're going to just send them packing because you've already moved on and you've moved forward. You're not looking for any kind of garbage with this person. They're going to come around trying to offer this 10 of Cups, trying to offer a let's get married, let's try it again, let's move in together, let's blah, 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 blah. I don't know if they're going to say shit about they changed their ways. It's all crap, though, and you know it's crap. You can see through it. You know what they're all about. Justice card. Yeah, I see. That's like back off. Back off. You made your bed. Now you lie in it. This is what the life that you've created for yourself. This is the situation that you've created for yourself. Like, enjoy. Peace out. I am over here and I am rebuilding and I am living my life and coming into my Empress energy, and you just go do your thing and I want no part of it. I feel like this is exactly what you're going to tell them. You just don't need their crap anymore. We're going to draw a tarot token. I'm being told to take a token. So this is going to be kind of like your energy card. So we'll flip it over together. So we have the moon. So the moon can represent secrets. Secrets that still need to be revealed, things that come out in their own time. Also things about the subconscious. I do feel like you've done a lot of shadow work during this time. During your time of healing, you've taken the opportunity to learn whatever lessons you needed to learn. You weren't afraid to sort of delve into those dark things and to be able to find a new way to evolve and to be a better person. I don't feel like they've done that. I do not feel like they've done that. I feel like this person is still opportunistic. This person is more of a taker. They're not somebody who's going to give back. I think you already know that, though, that this person hasn't changed their ways. They're same old, same old. This is somebody who has their own shadow work to do and their own shit to figure out. And I just feel like you've moved beyond that. You've elevated yourself beyond that. And you're just wanting to live a better life now. And probably more careful about who you let within your circle as well, too. So that you don't wind up with this same shit going on from your past. And like I said, they are coming back. This person is coming back. They're coming back looking for opportunity, looking for something they can take to fix the crap situation that they made for themselves. And I just see you telling them to get fucked and go kick rocks. Like, you don't need none of this shit no more. Awesome. So all the power to you when this happens, guys. Alrighty, I hope that you enjoyed the read. If you did, please hit that like, that subscribe. It definitely helps the channel out. Have a great day, everyone.